This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
Good morning to you. Before coming to Kentucky, Anthony Davis was ranked the #2 player on the Rivals Top 150 board. Now, he's putting up 35 points in the NBA playoffs. Oh, and that came in his playoff debut. Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Julius Erving are the only other players in NBA history to put up at least 35 and grab 5 rebounds in their first ever playoff game. However, Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans did not have enough in the tank on Saturday to beat the 1-seeded Golden State Warriors. Or maybe they did, but their mind moved just too fast, says Davis.
I think the whole team was nervous. This is our first time as a unit in the playoffs, and our pace was good. We were moving fast, but our mind was moving fast as well. So we got to learn how to play fast, but have our mind move slow. And we did that in the second half. Able to be effective and get back in the game.
Eastern Conference first-round playoffs on Sunday. Avery Bradley, the Boston Celtics, yeah, they're in the playoffs. Most people thought that they would be a lottery team, taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Second quarter, Marcus Smart dialing it up from long range. The Celtics are up by 8 on the Cavaliers. Oh, but the problem was they just turned it over too much. 14 turnovers. LeBron takes off. LeBron lifts off. LeBron James, a 15-point turnaround. The Cavs are now up by 7. Later on, Smart. Again, they rule it a 2. He finished with 10 points right before the half now. Time winding down. Kyrie Irving at the buzzer. One of 5 three-pointers. He goes on to have 30 points. Cavaliers up 62-54 at the break. Second half, Bron. Yeah, he's played in 158 playoff games. That's more than any of the Celtics combined. There's LeBron dishing off to Tristan Thompson. LeBron goes for 20, has 7 assists, 6 rebounds. Cleveland gets its first playoff win since May 2010, 113-100. The Reds in the primetime game last night on ESPN. Cincinnati has lost 3 straight coming into this one, and 6 out of the last 7. Ooh, let's go to Busch Stadium. Reds trying to avoid the sweep by the St. Louis Cardinals. Adam Wainwright was filthy, though. Top 1, Brandon Phillips, swing and a miss. 8 innings, 4 strikeouts for him. And then bottom 1 now, Mike Leake, not so good for him. First batter he sees, Matt Carpenter. He takes him deep. 5th career leadoff homer for Carpenter. And the Cards lead by 1-0. Top 3, same score. 2 for Dat Dude BP. Looks like a pop out, but it's a bloop. It falls. Brandon Phillips got himself a base hit and an RBI. Joey Votto scores, gets the Reds on the board. We're tied at 1. Bottom 8, same score. Colton Wong gashes it. Oh, nice catch there, though. But John Jay tags up, scores. That's all the Cardinals needed. Quickest game of the year in Major League Baseball. 2 hours and 2 minutes. Reds lose 2-1. The NASCAR Sprint Cup Series down in Bristol, Tennessee on Sunday. A lot of rain delays, which that stinks. The Food City 500. Let's get out there.
Drivers, start your engine!
All right, Jeff Gordon's daughter's saying, gentlemen, start your engines. They get it going for us. Lap 102. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is in the pits. He blows the tire, has to pit, and he finished 16th. Not so good for Jr. All right, later the race again stopped due to rain. 4 total rain delays in this one. They kept bringing the blow dryers out. Okay, we got the thing dried. Now we go to lap 278, and there's the big one that everybody always talks about in NASCAR. Kurt Busch, Jimmy Johnson, they touch. Busch spins out, all kinds of trouble, but no major damage to any of the cars. That would be the 5th caution of the day. Matt Kenseth goes on to win at Bristol. Take a look at the leaderboard. Here's how the top 5 finishes. Kenseth with the win. Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and Ryan Newman round out the top 5. And again, there you see Dale Earnhardt Jr. at 16th. Tim Tebow reportedly will sign with the Philadelphia Eagles, according to Fox Sports' Jay Glazer. That's First Look at Sports this morning. Enjoy your morning.